So, hello, and welcome back to our Dragon Age Inquisition No Death Ruleset playthrough. Brought to you by William Ellison, Master Lusarius, on GameAnyone.com. So, yesterday I was playing a little bit on the fast and furious side of the equation, because I have done the introduction 2 times or 3 is it now? 3 times, yeah. So I think I remembered everyone except this dialogue option. I chose the same one as the second time. But now we will slow down again. Because I think this is the time where I'm going to win the game. The last attempt I learned a whole lot about the fighting system. And I think I have an idea of how to succeed. We shall see if it pans out.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
Yes.
They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Who is talking? In all honesty, I should kiss that man. One other difference from the last attempt.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
This time I will treat this game as an MMO as it relates to progression.
Wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Which means I will only go where the game tells me to go.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Yeah, I need to get back in the minds of Lilith, so I'm going to be listening to all the dialogue, mostly.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Okay.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
I think I went with this. I wanted to know how deep her newfound belief in me was. Pretty sure.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act.
As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
As I said, I will... All humans I distrust. Mages especially. So I will lie to their faces without a second thought. Go, my lovelies! Look at that alphabet, it's on the scribbles. I swear I didn't know she was royalty when I said she looked like a member of the nobility. That is an epic scene. Almost as good as a stagger, I would say. And now we talk. And talk and talk. But this time it will be far faster, I can assure you. Not 10 hours in Haven. No.
Does it trouble you?
I can get accustomed to her face. A little long for my taste, but I think I went with this option. Last time. But I'm going with this one this time around. Why? Because these people, there is a problem with how I plan to handle all of them. For example, when she says you have its mark on your hand, what is she talking about? Is she talking about the Maker? Is she talking about whatever demon created the breach? Do I believe the power I wield is separate from that of the breach? Is it good or is it the same evil power but used for good? That's the problem I face with dialogue choices relating to the mark and the power itself. So that's why I went with this one last time. I was trying to convince her that that I don't want that power. Turns out, listening closely to what she said in the previous cutscene, I think she believes the mark. It's the Maker's mark. I think. So let's go with number 2. Number 6 actually, to confirm or deny that supposition.
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable.
Shit.
As is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Okay, so nothing. I got nothing out of that.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atisham.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Okay.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
I know I chose a different option this time, but now I have a better idea of how to handle all these people. Yes, it matters, obviously it does.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay. What did you say in the hinterlands? The Fereldan Tale. So I have a quest already. I should
Has
kill
Cassandra
her.
spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry supports dies with her. I should kill her then. Okay. But whatever. What? An archer with a bow? What? A dwarf? She's a dwarf with a bow. So Barry could technically use a bow. Fucking Barry, lazy bastard. He just doesn't want to use a bow. Because he will use more than his trigger finger. Okay. No. Now you know how access to missions. Time. A preferred type. Okay, whatever. So what I'm concerned with this is how will the game, now that I've decided to just go when the game tells me to go. Well, they are telling me to go here. Or are they not? Okay, let's do these missions. We send the diplomats.
Let's see what we have.
here. Now, that's also for Lilian, I think. Nobleman. No, this also doesn't work. Shit. Okay, let's send Colin here.
To work?
This is where. Okay, let's send this one. Last time I sent a royal, not a royal, a military guard, but I think I can. This will also work.
At your service.
Okay. All right.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Okay.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais.
Okay.
The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay.
What may I do for you?
How do you and Leliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royeaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
Playful.
What business are the Montilliers in exactly?
Shipping.
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montillier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
Okay. This is a great question.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you... Well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Let's speak later.
Another time. Good day to you.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thedas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Okay, that's how we're going to manipulate these people. We're going to promise peace and security and take their souls along with it.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them. We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles?
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake, Every noble house, every throne, is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
It's like glass. Okay, that's good. That's really. Let's talk to the elf.
We can use that.
Okay, what?
Please tell me if you find something. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. Especially a Dalish elf. One look at your face and it's clear you were never part of a circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Okay, as I said, with humans I'll try to lie to them, manipulate them. Basically, I won't show my true nature to them, but with... Well, the same with Qunari, because Qunari cannot be reasoned with. The actual Qunari. That means not only the people that have horns, but also all those who believe in the Qun. Anyone that's a Qunari is to be distrusted immediately. Other than that, elves and dwarves, I'll talk to them more honestly about my ultimate goals. So we shall see how that works out.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. Circle mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Hello, TDV, how are you?
You might have done well among the Dalish. Our mages are encouraged to study safely.
Fenrir will take the Dalish. Don't let my lack of Vanisline fool you, Lethline. I was a proud member of my clan until my magic manifested. You know what happens when they have too many mages. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
My clan never did that. We sent those gifted with magic to other clans, or...
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Okay.
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Okay.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
All right.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
Let me check if... Yeah, it does say the Storm Coast. Okay.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Okay, I won't read any... Sure, no, let's not metagame that much. Inevitable at this point to metagame, but I'll try to not do it too much.
She who trusts in the Maker,
Okay. Okay. I think it was the same reward. I think we need to send the Leliana here.
let's see what we have.
Pretty sure. Here we need to send... Shit, it was Leliana as well. Fuck me. Okay. So we will need to wait. I need Leliana for everything, it seems. Well, exploring will be much faster now. Holy shit. The void. Yeah, codexes I will not read again. I've spent countless hours doing that. I think I remember most of them. I understand a dwarf not being able to use a longbow. It's impossible, but a short bow. Barak is just lazy. It's the truth of the matter. Okay, now we need to explore a lot. Try to do it fast. Got a bunch of herbs. And I'll finish by talking with the companions and all the people. That's it, entering the houses. I will explore outside the houses first. And then we talk. As much elf fruit as possible. I don't think I looted this last time. Pretty sure I didn't. Or looted? Yeah, I think it's not looted, it's loot. Loot, loot, loot. I wonder why they took all the trouble to explain why Qunari don't wear armor in their faces, but they didn't do the same for the lack of healing magic. There is an easy explanation they could have come up with. Extremely easy. Just say it's because of the breach. The breach, for some reason, has made healing magic, or most healing magic, completely useless. The only problem with that explanation is that if you seal the breach in this game, the breach, which I don't know if you do or don't, in the next game they would have to input healing magic. More likely than not they will do so, because people have complained so much. They will put a spell or something in. Just explain it. Can't be bullshit. Any explanation is better than spirit healers? That branch of magic everyone knew about now disappeared. Gone forever. Enjoy. That's just laziness. Okay, let's continue. Better to get this out of the way as fast as possible. If I can come up with an explanation in 5 minutes, they ought to have. With the years and years they poured into this game. Let me explore this first, because I know I can go into the valley from
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sorry for being an idiot, sir. It wouldn't happen again, sir. Or it may, because my IQ is too low, sir.
Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages. Demons.
When I was away with my mother, dropped me in the bathtub, sir. I was never the same again, sir. She still loved me. But I was drooling until I was 15, sir. Okay, give me a moment, please.